Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. The decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made left side by Abuka. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Irving. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Abuka. And he'll get it up to the 44. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
There's no question the greatest concern there is just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. It's brought in downfield by Otten. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up.
Going again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. 3rd and short, Mayfield. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And all the way into the second quarter. Our opening drive ends in 3.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down run by Gibbs. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get their 1st points in this game just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Run, run, run. 180! Kings! Dot.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home.
Hey, 2 minutes.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 31-yard line.
Regular. What's up?
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Again to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On 1st down, right back to Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays, too.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. They connect for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely hit. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Goff on 3rd. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He'll throw it. Complete left side. It's just long. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It's inside the 10. And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up or can carry it across the finish line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to stop his drive. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Complete to Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And a 1st down.
Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trailing by 11. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Pressure coming, Baker. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Stop.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. I thought the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage, that's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Right 20.
They're going to pass it here. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over with a chance to win this game.
What?
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
180.
Here he is to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Fifth.
Back to throw.
Son of a
The
bitch.
catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what
Good
a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this
You
flight.
need to tell me what I need to.
Here's Raymond on the
Shit,
return.
man. I just knew this shit was
And
sold
that's going to
up.
set them up just beyond their own 20.
Man, that's Gibbs, man. That little sprint that he do, that thing, once he break through a hole, it's hard to stop. That's what a lot of people tell me.
He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete left side. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this
as soon
level,
as they
you've got to
took
be
my
aggressive.
blood
You
out.
can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of...
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Trying to rush down the field. Oh, good shit.
And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Good game, my boy. Son of a bitch. I was supposed to win that.
I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away, I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Taste of a model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Based on models, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so gonna cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so cool. These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lean. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Based on models, that's so typical. Taste of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Based on models, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so gonna cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch,
Motherfucker.
ridicule.
Hello?
Extra season on the side, I don't want it. I don't want it since I'm coming out. You need it now. Charge your grid, extra season, the short 3 sides. I'm being a standard for it, so you can still get 2 sides.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Hit as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. 3rd and short, it's Ewers. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They're going to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They go play action with Ewers. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Ewers now on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he's going to give a short field to his own.
Whole 6. Appreciate that. Oh, I gotta defeat you.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit.
What? You didn't give me no kick?
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go, July.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, Goff throwing. He's got it to his running back. And they make this stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. New set of downs from 37. On first down, it's Gibbs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. No gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Taking an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have the first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180! Maverick!
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Goff to the air now. Finds his man. It's Allen on St. Brown. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give to Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
The line. Here's 3rd and 3.
180!
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Final one. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not off the marker. They've got first and goal.
Okay, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed.
They're coming away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. New York to the line. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Dart now against the blitz.
What?
There, and he forces the
Catch that, my
incompletion.
guy.
Good play to bring about this third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a fair...
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted.
Let's
Nico
go.
Robertson takes it away. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Just trying a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one costs him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case, about the throw, and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take the
into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your pass.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Second time he's had him there, and throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I obviously think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw cake. It just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. And the Lions are there to bring him down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. That one's cut on one sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, gone. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackles made
special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants.
Scatterboo now on the gun. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more. And they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dart from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it'll be 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Gano ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff setting the throw. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Black 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. To the right, and hauled in by Laporta. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Goff
line.
on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Connects on the crosser. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's a pickup of 6.
Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, Goff.
Oh!
They get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 by 6, 60 by 2.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
On first down, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th and forever coming up.
Let's go. Mustang Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down now, ball at the 33. Montgomery now up the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offensive line fast.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, Shell. Shell. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Montgomery can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions jump in front late. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. The Lions take a 4-point lead.
Giants 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to starts. 1st and 10.
19, target.
He'll look to throw it. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Setting up to pass. Finds his target, Robinson. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Darts out of the shotgun.
18-yard line.
Put the body on the line for his team.
Wow.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to game. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
19 tight. 19 tight. Huh.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing now. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Timeout on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Thank you.
Good man, folks. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
Darts pass.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. And he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
I thought you was finna score right here. If I didn't pick that bit off, you might have had it down.
He throws a ball into the center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary D-yard line. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.